Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to do a reading for you. So this reading tonight is going to be a third-party reading, okay? So just keep in mind, it is a public general reading. So just take the messages as they personally resonate with you. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box, okay? I would love to read for all of you. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. My email is also down below in order to book a reading. So just email me. And yeah. So I'm going to start off with pulling the Divine Feminine Energy. So let's go ahead and pull that in the reading. Okay. And let's go ahead and pull the Divine Masculine Energy. Okay. And let's go ahead and pull the Karmic Partner. Okay. Okay. So this is definitely a third-party situation. We have it here. The Karmic does know about it. Okay. So the Karmic has found out about this third-party situation and they are upset. They are angry. They have said a lot of mean, vicious things. They have viciously, like verbally attacked this masculine. They feel extremely jealous, very heartbroken. Okay, with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the masculine energy. This is extremely jealous energy coming from the Karmic, and it's really affecting this masculine. Okay, we also have the feminine here. We got suffering and silence. So what I'm feeling here, I'm getting so many downloads from just these three cards, you guys. So I have two signs coming out so far. Okay, we got fire. Okay, I tend to think of the Queen of Wands as a Leo, but it could also be Aries or Sagittarius. All right, in the masculine energy. And then we also have Gemini energy with the Three of Swords. Okay, so air energy. Feminine, I feel like this is just a very Piscean card. I don't know. I feel like it's very Pisces or Cancer. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into these cards. So yeah, the Karmic is heartbroken. They're upset. They're very angry. They are verbally attacking. They are jealous. Okay, they are not happy at all. They're like crying. And you know, I feel like this has happened before. The same situation. Okay, and I think that this feminine definitely has been keeping quiet, okay, about how they really feel due to this relationship. And I also think that this feminine hasn't really heard much from this masculine. I'm also seeing two feminine energies here conflicting. All right. You know, let's get a clarifying card to get some more information. But I'm just seeing this feminine is very dreamy. Okay, so feminine, you're a dreamer. You're very artistic. You're very intuitive. You're very emotional. You wear your heart on your sleeve. I think that when you're hurting as well, when you're in pain, when you're hurting, you have a tendency to keep it quiet. You don't really like to open up about how you're feeling when you're hurt. You don't want to drag anyone else down in that energy. So you have a tendency to keep it to yourself. Okay. And I feel like that's the type of person you are. But you're very, very sensitive as well, very emotional. And for the masculine, I feel like this masculine is very ambitious. They're very creative. Okay, they have a really, they've got a really big drive. So they have a drive to succeed. And I just feel like they have this drive to be like powerful as well, because they exude like this very fiery, powerful, and passionate energy. I also feel like this masculine's very, very sexual. Okay, so they like They like connecting with the feminine energy in a very sexual way. They have a lot of sex appeal. So I think that this masculine is someone who a lot of feminines are naturally drawn to, is what I'm seeing as well. Okay. And then, of course, the karmic energy here. Three of Swords. All right, so this karmic actually is in a lot of pain here, and so is this feminine. So you're both in a lot of pain due to this relationship. All right, and this is why I want to get some more clarifiers. So first, let's take a look at the feminine energy. All right, and the masculine energy. All right, and the karmic energy. Okay. And you know, while we're at it, let's go ahead and pull a mutual energy here between the two. Okay, so we're going to use this deck. Let's go ahead and pull the mutual energy between the feminine, the divine feminine, and masculine. Oh no, fell on the flame. Okay. Right. And you know what? Let's go ahead and read this last. I feel like this is an additional message here. So we'll set it right here. All right, now the mutual energy between the karmic partner and the masculine. All right, we have divine timing. All right. All right, so basically, feminine, you're holding back your feelings, your emotions. It's not like you to do this, but this is what you do. And you know, it's uncomfortable for you because I feel like you're a water sign, or, you know, at least have a lot of water in your chart. Could be water, sun, moon, or rising. And you like to be emotional. You like to be open. You are not someone who likes to hold back emotionally. It just doesn't feel like you. And I think that you have been, okay? And actually, it hurts. So you're in pain too. You have been suffering, and you have been suffering in silence here. Okay, you feel like you're suffering because of the karmic. You feel like you're suffering because of the masculine. You feel like you're suffering because of the jealousy. You feel like you're suffering because of the time that has lapsed where you've been dealing with this. You feel like you're suffering because you can't be open with your expression and how you feel. And you're trying to be logical about the situation. Okay, you're trying to let your mind lead, not your heart. Okay, so you're not following your heart like you usually would, because there is a third party situation here. There is someone else that is affecting this connection. Okay, the karmic. So you have been holding back, okay, definitely. And actually, it's been painful for you. All right, so you've been suffering and you've been keeping that to yourself. I also feel like there's so much drama in this masculine's life with their karmic that it's like you don't even want to talk about your pain, your suffering, because there's just so much drama going on with them that you just don't want to add to it, kind of thing, or you feel like you have to be strong for them because they're always going through so much. But it's like sometimes you wish that you could just talk about what you're going through, what you feel, it's always about them, and they're a karmic relationship. And you feel like it's never about you and what you really want. And you feel like you're suffering in silence here. And you feel like you're having to live inside your head. Okay. Which I think makes you very uncomfortable, just as a very watery energy. So I'm also seeing that you have been kind of like in this waiting or wishing, energy, waiting for this masculine, okay, for quite some time, and suffering during this time. And you feel like a big part of that, reason is the influences around your masculine, the karmic influences. Okay, we have a long journey. So this masculine has been making you wait. And I feel like time after time after time, when there's drama, when there's a situation with the karmic, okay, it's like they cut off communication with you. All right. It's like they put you second, put the karmic first, every time this karmic is upset, every single time, they attack them, every time they're suspicious, whatever it is, they cut off communication with you for quite some time, right? And there is many, many ups and downs, and most of the time it's downs, okay? And so feminine, you also feel that that's not fair, okay? But again, it's just like that kind of egotistical energy. You feel like it's always about them. It's never taking your feelings, how you feel, into account. And as a water sign, I think that is painful. A water sign needs to express themselves emotionally, and they need to feel that emotion back in order to feel really fulfilled in their relationship, and this feminine is just not getting that here, and definitely is kind of feeling somewhat like an option. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the karmic energy. We got avoiding sex. And it has a picture of the masculine. Okay, we see all the feminines here. Okay, we see that this situation highly involves the feminines. Okay, but we see two masculine cards on the board. We have the mind leads. There's a masculine here. Okay, and we have avoiding sex. There's a masculine here. All right, and then all the rest of the cards is feminine. Okay, so very, very strong karmic feminine influence, very, very strong divine feminine influence. Okay, so avoiding sex. This masculine has been avoiding sex with this karmic for a long time. Okay, divine timing with long journey, long timing. It's been quite some time. Okay. And they have no sex life with this karmic. All right. It's boring. It is dull. And this is a masculine who, like we talked about, they have a lot of sexual energy. They are sensual. They have a lot of sex appeal. They like to connect with the feminine energy through sex, through physical, sexual energy. And I think that, they just don't feel that connection with this karmic. But either way, there is no sex in the relationship. They do not have a sex life. And it's been this way for quite some time. Okay. For quite some time. And I think that actually this karmic is very upset. They've been jealous for a very long time. Why? And, you might have noticed this about the karmic. Like, why is this karmic so jealous? Why is this karmic, always attacking you, accusing you, whatever it is? Well, it's because it's been such a long time since this masculine actually had sex with this karmic. Okay, they avoid it. All right. And it actually is very hurtful to the karmic. So the karmic's like, what have I done? You know what I mean? Is there someone else? Is there a third party? There's accusations. They accuse them of cheating. They accuse them of seeing someone else. They are jealous. They verbally attack them. Okay. And it's because they're hurt with that thought. Okay. But it has been a very long time. I can't give you a timeline right now. Maybe we'll see, you know, but we got the Three of Swords here. I'm thinking like 3 months, maybe 3 years. It depends on how long they've been together. But there has been absolutely no sex life. It is like a dry desert. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull the masculine's thoughts towards the feminine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and channel the masculine's energy. What is his thoughts towards the feminine here, the divine feminine? Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and pull the emotions. How does he really feel towards his feminine? Okay. And we're going to pull the intentions. You know, what do they really want with their feminine? Their divine feminine. Okay. And the actions that they will take. Now, these are not going to be the actions they might take. This is going to be the actions they will take. All right. So let's see. And of course, I did want it to fall out this way. Spirit is so good tonight, I swear. Spirit is always good. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so here we have the masculine's energy towards the feminine. And we're going to get the masculine's energy towards the karmic. Okay, so what is the masculine's thoughts towards the karmic? All right, what is his emotions? How does he really feel about the karmic? Oh my gosh. I feel like this card was like almost burned. All right, and what does he really want with the karmic? Like if he had his way, what would it look like with the karmic? Okay. And now the actions that they will take towards the karmic, okay? So these aren't actions they might take. This is the actions they will take, whatever that may be. All right. Okay, so now before we jump in, let's get some clarifiers for these actions and we'll like line them up. Okay, so let's see here. Spirit, tell me more about the actions the masculine will take towards his divine feminine in this reading. Okay. And Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the actions this masculine will take towards a karmic partner in this reading. Okay. All right, and should we do one more? I feel like we should do one more. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me the actions this masculine will take towards his divine feminine. Okay. And Spirit, please reveal to me, you know what? Let's just move these piles down a little. And I'm going to move the camera down. Okay. Or, yeah, we'll just move them down here to the side. And Spirit, please reveal to me the actions the masculine will take towards the karmic. Sorry, you guys. Okay. And we'll move this one down here by under the pine cone. All right. Okay. So in the thoughts towards their feminine, okay, we have lessons. Separation is necessary. So this masculine definitely feels separated from their feminine right now. I'm seeing a book. Okay, I feel like they're learning. Okay, so they're reading, they're learning. They're separated from their feminine. They're thinking a lot. They're thinking about their feminine. I'm noticing that their head is shrouded. Okay, so they have something over their head. Sometimes people can do this for meditation purposes, but I feel for this masculine, they are shrouding their thoughts. They're not letting anyone know what they're really thinking. This feminine does not know what they're thinking. The karmic does not know what they're thinking. They're shrouding their thoughts. Okay. They're also thinking that separation is necessary right now. Okay. I do feel like this is the type of energy like I need to deal with a situation. I need to handle a situation, and that's how they're feeling. So they're like, I love my divine feminine, but right now separation is necessary with what I'm dealing with because someone else is influencing this connection, this relationship, and has been for a very long time. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify the thoughts the masculine has towards the divine feminine. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I don't know what kind of questions you had, feminine, going into this reading, but if your question was if they are only sleeping with you or if they're only having sex with you, they are. Okay. They only want you sexually. They feel like they are just sexually hooked on you. They cannot get enough. And it's been that way since the first time that you've physically been together. And I could see that with the Empress being here to clarify that you are it for them. And because this masculine really expresses themselves in a very sensual or sexual way in regards to relationships, connections, then I think that means a lot to them. The chemistry that they feel during intimacy, during sex, means a lot to them because that is the way that they really like to express themselves in relationships. And what I'm seeing here is that the chemistry between you was absolutely just so intense. Okay, that they quickly became addicted to that energy like the first time. And so since then, everything else has been every other sexual encounter, like if there was one after this with the karmic, I feel like there was one or two, has been almost like very dull. Like, just, how can I put this? It's like, you know, it's like being in a movie that's only black and white, right? It's very dull. Like you can't see the vibrance of the roses. You can't see the green of the trees. Christmas lights, think how beautiful those are. It's like experiencing things in color. And it's like an intense connection, reaction, very, very strong. So they are hooked on this feminine sexually. Like the very first time they were with them sexually, it felt like, a drug, like they were high off of being with you, off of the intense chemistry between you. And honestly, like they couldn't get enough of this energy. So you are the divine feminine energy to them. You are it to them. There's no one else that they have been with since you guys have been sexual. And I feel like you have been sexual often with this person, and they do think about it often. Okay, they think about it a lot. And yeah, so it's like they cannot bring themselves to be with this karmic. All right. It's like they avoid sex with this karmic, like, you know, like the plague. They don't want it. Like they just can't bring themselves to do it. Okay. It feels false and it feels dull. And so they've already experienced such passion and chemistry that it feels so wrong to go back to an intimate connection with the karmic. Okay, so let's get another card here for their thoughts towards their feminine. Okay, so we have reinvention here. So I do feel like this is kind of, again, like I said, I need to handle this situation, right? This is not ideal for me, is what they're feeling. But we have, and I know it's not for the feminine either. We have the Empress in their heart. So it's like no one else even comes close to you. They are extremely physically attracted to you, like on another level. There's no one else that compares to you. And, you know, with the Empress, this is relationships. So they do want a relationship with you. There is love that they have towards you. This is Venus energy. Okay. And there's something about like your connection, your sexual connection that feels very indulgent to them. Like, I don't know, just like an exquisite, like indulgence type of energy. And it's like they cannot get enough of you. Like it's crazy. But I have Taurus and Libra here. I also have very strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini even. Okay, so this masculine is also saying, you know, I tried not to fall in love with you. Feminine, I tried to put up boundaries. I tried to make it only be sexual. I tried to use my mind, but it seems like when I'm with you, it's like something happens to me where I can't think. I can't process information. You know, it's like my soul is just moving me towards you, you know, and I'm just following the rhythm of my heart and my soul. There's something there, it just takes over me. And it feels so natural with you at the same time. So it's like no matter how I have these boundaries up, this guard up, it always has a way of crumbling down around you unconsciously. And it's like I am defenseless against this love that I have for you because it is so strong, is how they're feeling. Sorry, this just looks very Charlie Brown. Okay, it does, right? But, anyways, I also feel like here, with this masculine, they may have even had sexual relationships before with other feminines, okay, that was only and strictly sexual. So they had this wall up and boundary with other women, other feminines, okay, that they really kind of, and I feel like they may have even been a little bit promiscuous, okay? But it's like they walked into this thinking that that's what it was, thinking that this was going to be like the other times, you know, and it wasn't. It was like a shock to them. And honestly, it's like they really fell for you on a different level. And they never expected that. They never experienced that. And it's like they are learning a lesson about love, about relationships, about boundaries, about all of those things, okay? So, in their hearts, feminine, you are the empress, okay? You are the divine feminine. All right. Hands down, no question about it. All right. And you carry the vibration of love, okay? And it awakened them. It hit them when they were with you. They couldn't help but fall in love with you, okay? It was just this beautiful divine energy, and you know, they are in love with you. And again, there's something about the way they think about you or feel about you. It feels very indulgent and like exquisite and just like nothing else can touch it. Nothing else can top it. Like it is the best there is. There is nothing else that could possibly compare to the way that they feel when they're with you. Okay, so let's get another card for the emotions they feel towards you. Transformation. Okay, so you have changed them. They feel like a part of them has literally like shriveled up and died. A part of them, a whole part of them, the part of them that allowed themselves to freely like sleep with people, you know, with no strings attached, no emotions, just, you know, using their own body and other people's body like I don't know. Well, you guys know what I mean. But with transformation here, you know, it's also like you change something within them. It's like it was a deep, deep personal transformation that they can no longer resist. It was a change for the better. And yeah, a part of them died. It's the part of them that could willingly and blindly just sleep with the karmic, sleep with other people, sleep with, you know, whoever. It's the part of them who, you know, made excuses for themselves, you know, about sexual gratification and whatnot, to do these things. And now it's like they can no longer do that. They can't bring themselves to do it. And they feel that, what is it all worth? What does it all mean? So feminine, you've like brought meaning to them. You've brought meaning into actually intimacy. You've brought meaning to sexuality for them and sex, honestly, their relationship with the feminine energy. Okay. Because this is someone who has been with a lot of people, but has not had a deep connection or meaning to any of it. Okay, so you have changed that in them, and it's like a part of them is slowly dying. Okay, but it is a change for the better. Okay, so let's get a card here for the emotions towards you. Yeah, what I tell you guys. We have the karmic partner, transformation, a change for the better. Okay, so they can no longer continue with this karmic partner. All right, their spirit, their soul won't allow them to do it. Okay, it's like they've been shocked awake. All right, brought back into themselves, into the present moment, knowing what real connection is, what real love is. Okay, what real intimacy is, what it could be. And again, they've never experienced that with anyone else, so you have deeply changed them. And with this person, you know, I feel like, I know this is going to sound crazy, and this is, again, these are individuals, so I feel like this person, it wouldn't have got through to them if not for the, you know, the sexual connection or sexual energy. Like that's the way they really learned. That's what really woke them up, because that's what they felt most like passionately about. They're a very like sexual person, and that's exactly what kind of just triggered them into this awakening. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords for the intention. So their intentions was always to keep up that boundary, okay? But what they want and what they feel and what they really want now has been totally different things, okay? Is what I'm seeing here. So what I'm seeing is they want to talk. They want to talk about communication. They want to talk about changes and the changes that they feel within themselves and in their relationships taking place. And of course, you know, I do think that at times they've been kind of self-absorbed. Like, remember how I told you it feels like they're always about me and the karmic relationship, feminine, you always have to like hear about it. Well, you know, with the karmic partner and transformation, it's like they want to talk about the way things have changed in the karmic relationship. And I think that the reason why they do this is because you are such, you're actually like their spiritual guide here. So you're giving them spiritual guidance through your advice, even through just listening. I feel like the energy, you know, just by you listening to them gives them some type of spiritual guidance. And, you know, maybe it's just your vibration, just them letting the energy out and the vibration being with you. It like clears the energy from them. So you're like their energy clearer. And yeah, it's like they think a whole lot clearer when they're with you as well. So let's get another card here for their intentions towards you. All right, we got illusion. All right, so I think that there is times that they do have doubts because they've been used to living one type of way, feeling one type of way for such a long time that, you know, they do get some doubts that do creep in, okay? So they do question this at times. I think that they try to be logical about the situation, but there's nothing logical about love. Okay, there really isn't. Your mental body and your emotional body are two different things. Okay, and yeah, they could bleed into each other, but you know, it's just two different things. You can't expect the heart to lead the way your mind would, and you can't expect your mind to lead the way your heart would. And so sometimes there's situations that calls for letting your heart lead. And sometimes there's situations that calls for letting your mind lead. And it's very, very hard sometimes to decipher between which decision we should make when it comes to that. And we all struggle with that, I think. Sometimes letting our heart lead when our minds should, and sometimes letting our minds lead when our heart should. So no one's perfect. We all struggle with that. And I think that this masculine is having a little argument between their heart and their mind. And as you can see here, the mind is kind of losing. Okay, the heart's taking over, the soul's taking over. All right, there's been this transformation. It's already started and it can't be stopped. All right, so it's this masculine transforming through a karmic energy and reinventing themselves into this divine energy, matching your energy, feminine. So you're like bringing them up on another energy level. You're bringing up their vibration. Okay, so let's get another card here for the intentions. So this masculine, they're like, I need to know this is real. I need to know I'm not going crazy. I need to know that this is real. So they're reading, they're learning about love, they're learning about relationships, they're learning about sudden transformation. Okay, they are learning also about sex addiction. This could be a masculine that has struggled with that in the past. Okay, and they are learning. So they're taking this time to learn about themselves, to learn about relationships, learn about the things that, you know, maybe they never really took the time to kind of learn. All right, we also have deception. So yeah, this is them wanting to make sure it's not an illusion. And, you know, they feel like, this is another thing. Sometimes when we have like a spiritual awakening, I'm not saying everyone, but definitely this is true for a lot of people. And this masculine is one of them. sometimes when we have like a spiritual awakening and we're realizing that there is more to what we just see and, can feel on this earth, more than what's in front of us, more than what we've just been told. It's like, for some people, you go through this journey to where you're forced to make a decision. Sometimes you make a decision where you're forced to choose what is the reality of the situation, because sometimes both realities can't fit. And that's what I'm seeing here with this masculine. The reality of their relationship with the feminine is not fitting with the reality with their relationship with the karmic. One of them is an illusion. One of them is deception. Okay, so now they're in this point in their life where they're like, has everything I've been living with this karmic, with this relationship, my thoughts, the way I've lived my life before, my connections, has that all been like a false reality? Have I just been numbing myself to real relationships, to, what's really out there for me, my destiny, love, my divine feminine? So that's what they're faced with. And sometimes it can be very hard to move forward, to let those things go, because it is like you're letting a part of yourself go. It is a reinvention, okay? So let's get into the karmic energy. And again, we are reading from the masculine's perspective tonight, okay? I might also pull a few cards for both feminines. All right, so karmic energy, Page of Pentacles, all right? So definitely they do see this karmic as a very immature energy, but also they might have a child with this karmic. So there could be a child involved here, okay? I definitely think that there is a financial element to this connection with the karmic as well. All right. I think there's a lot of pride, a lot of ego in this relationship, definitely. The masculine sees the karmic as very prideful, all right, very egotistical. This karmic does like attention, okay? Let's get a card for their thoughts towards the karmic. And, I think this masculine doesn't like to give them attention, because this masculine likes attention as well. And I think that they don't like to give them attention. And the fact that they are not giving them any attention, like sexually or in that way, is actually really upsetting the karmic. Okay, so let's get a card here for the thoughts the masculine has towards the karmic. So they think about walking away from this karmic. All right, we have leaving someone behind, the end of a love triangle, tired of the emotional mess, tired of the emotions with the karmic. I feel like this karmic is always very emotional and always upset, like about the smallest things. So they see them as very immature. And in their mind, they really are thinking about how they can actually walk away from this karmic relationship. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. All right. So let's take a look further at their thoughts towards the karmic. All right, we have fresh start. So yeah, they want a fresh start for themselves. They feel like, at this point, it's too much drama. And I feel like this masculine works very hard. And I feel like they do give to this karmic financially, but I feel like no matter what they give, it still is not enough for this karmic. And no matter how much it is, they treat it like it's very little. They also don't give them any recognition for what they do. They also treat this masculine as if they were a child. So they're very condescending to them, very bossy. Okay. So yeah, they want a fresh start. They want to start over. They want a fresh start for themselves. They want to walk away from trauma. Okay. And they think about this a lot. And I think that a lot of times when the karmic is actually talking to them, they're looking at them and they're like nodding their head, but they're actually thinking about walking away and starting fresh for themselves. Even in mid conversation with this karmic, they're thinking that. All right, let's take a look further at the emotions they feel towards the karmic. All right, so we got indestructible. So honestly, I feel like with this card and this card coming out together, they feel like the relationship is more fragile than the karmic's pride, than the karmic's ego. I also feel like this is another thing that I'm getting from the masculine energy. This karmic takes a lot of credit for things that they do, for their ideas. The karmic like will take credit for it and act like it's their idea, act like they have accomplished the goals that this masculine has accomplished. So they want to take credit for their life, their energy, whatever they have in their ideas. Like they want to take credit for it and they want attention for it. And they're very loud, voice, very loud opinions and plans about this masculine's ideas, and they always take credit for it. And this masculine is like, I'm just tired of not getting the recognition I deserve here. We have Leo energy. All right, let's take a look here further at the intentions. Okay, so they're like, this is not my twin flame. I don't even know if this is my soulmate. But in their heart and in their mind, they long to leave this relationship and start over with their twin flame. Okay, to have a fresh start with their twin flame. All right, and that's what they're really longing for in their heart. All right. So in the intentions, we do have children. There's children affecting your connections. So number one, this karmic's very childish. Or number two, there's a child involved. Okay, and that's the reason why this masculine has stayed. And I think that they have tried to support their child, give to their child financially. But like I said here, they feel like they cannot win because no matter what they give, this karmic acts like it's very little. It's never enough for this karmic, okay? So let's get another card here for the intentions they have towards the karmic. Yeah, clean up. Look at that. So this masculine is ready to walk away, but it's like they want to learn first. They want to look into some things. They're going through a transformation. And I think that transformation that's spiritual, that's taking place within yourself, is almost like much harder to deal with than a physical transformation. So two transformations at once is very overwhelming. And I think that they've got to get through this one before they can get through the next one. Okay. So let's get another card for the intentions here. Cycles, okay. So yeah, this is like, I'm tired of going through the same cycle. I'm ready to, I've been living in this cycle of not living, basically, of just this dull life of physical connection after physical connection after trying. And, I thought I was living, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was caught up in this cycle. Okay. And they're ready to let it go. They know that. All right. So there's a transformation taking place within them, and then it'll take place outside of them. Okay. That's a spiritual plan. So that is what I'm seeing here. Okay. And, just so you know, in personal readings that are private personal readings, you get everybody red just like this, okay? So you get the masculine red, you know, you get the feminine all the way red, the karmic all the way red, you know, you get everything. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to tell you about this connection. So what does Spirit want to say to whoever's watching about this connection? Also, you know, divine timing is at play here. So I just want to say that's been definitely a theme here. It's only a matter of time is what I just heard. Okay, and look at that. Okay, so feminine, your passion, your fire, you have awakened them. And notice how the fire is all the way down the feminine's crown, but it's just started on the masculines. Okay, so you have to let them awaken within themselves. Okay, it's only a matter of time. And this occurs first. But do not doubt that they don't love you. They do. So they do love you. Cupid's arrow has struck them, and you know it was unexpected, and maybe they even thought that they were in love with this karmic, or they thought that they were in love before, but they are realizing now that that was not love, and they're experiencing what love is now. Okay, all right, so if you've made it this far in the reading, okay, we're gonna get you some messages from your masculine, and then I'm going to pull you a personal message for you, and you can take the message however you want to take it. Okay, and the card will have some signs on it for you, some images that could contain a sign from Spirit, activations, downloads. Okay, so first let's go ahead and get the message to the feminine from the masculine. Okay. And we're going to get two. Okay, so we have, I daydream about a life with you, not with anyone else, with you. And if you're wondering if I regret this because of the drama I've been through, I don't. I would do it all again if I had the choice. I would do everything again with you. Okay, so that's what they're saying to you, feminine. They want you to know they don't regret anything. They would do it all again. So what are the actions they're going to take towards their feminine? Okay, we have King of Wands. Oh my gosh. Look, we have the twin flames here, the King and the Queen of Wands. And they are like, listen, I'm ready to take charge. And look, you know, I think this masculine might have, there's a mark on their face. It might take up half their face, or there's something to do with half of their face, or on one side of their face. But I feel like it's large, and there's a mark there. But yeah, they're ready to take charge. They are, they want it all with you, feminine. They don't want to compromise. They are, when they come forward with you, they're ready to burn bridges. They're ready to take charge of their life. They're ready to show you how passionately they really feel towards you. They're ready to give you some clarity. And when they do come forward, they are going to be coming forward with a new perspective, rid of distractions, being totally focused on you. Okay. And again, they're saying, I don't regret the connection I have with you, and they are going to make a choice. They are going to choose you. Okay, and they want you to know already they don't regret anything with you, and they keep saying that, like, there's nothing at all that I regret with you at all. I don't regret it. I would do it all again. Okay, what are the actions they're going to take towards the karmic? We have the 9 of Cups, wishes coming true, happy and fulfilled. All right, so yeah, 9 of Cups, they're ready to move forward with their wish, which is nights out, okay? Up to no good with the third party, spending more time with their third party. All right, so with this karmic, oh my gosh. And look, we have karmic love, This love is too painful to keep holding on. So they're ready to let go. They're like, I'm not letting go of my divine feminine. As a matter of fact, I really wish I could spend more time with them. And this karmic relationship, it's too painful to hold on. I'm ready to let go. Okay, I'm ready to let go. All right, so now let's get the message for you. All right, what is your message from Spirit? This is your personal message. Take it however you want to take it, however it resonates with you. Okay. So look at this beautiful energy. First of all, I'm seeing the moon cycles, the moon phases. I'm seeing a swan. The snow looks like an icy lake, and it's about reflection. And we have peace, be still, ponder. Okay, and that's what this masculine is doing. They're taking some time to have some peace, to be still, to just ponder the situation, what's going on, to do some reflecting. Okay, so Spirit is asking you to just be still, do some reflecting. And you know, I'm someone who does get some anxiety about like everything that's going on right now, you know, in the world, and just the energies I pick up from people. And it's like the message I always get from Spirit is just peace, you know, be still, wait on Spirit, wait on God. You know, that's the only message that I continuously get. And, you know, that gives me a lot of comfort. So I'm feeling maybe it'll give you some comfort, you know? But yeah, it's time for reflection right now. And your message is, you may feel you cannot bear anymore, but it's not the first time you felt this way. Be still like a cold, glimmering winter's night and inhale peace. Create energetic space within yourself so you can begin to see things more clearly. When you use calm, when you are calm, begin to ponder past situations in life, what that were similar. Is this a pattern? Was before worse than it is now? Can you feel your body breathing more than before? Okay, so just be aware of how your body is feeling, your anxiety. You broke through that icy veil last time, didn't you? So surely you can do it again. Be easy on yourself and reflect upon the wisdom and tools you gained from prior experiences that can help you unfreeze the grip of your current woes. You have grown so much, and you know this too shall pass. It is time to break the loop of fear, as you now have enough wisdom to set yourself free. You are safe, you are supported, you are loved, and you will receive all the answers you need to break through to the other side. So this is not going to last forever. You are on the verge of a breakthrough, okay? And that's really what Spirit wants you to know. You watching, you're on the verge of a breakthrough, okay? So yeah, that is the reading that I have for you tonight. Tomorrow we can go into this karmic energy more, okay? But yeah, thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated with you, leave me a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot the additional message that guess what? There's miracles that are going to happen for you. Yes, a breakthrough, a miracle breakthrough. Okay, so be still. Things are happening beneath that ice. All right. And so yeah, I almost forgot that card. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.